So the topic I want to talk to you today about is keeping notes, keeping track of your harvest. Over the 35 years that I've been bow hunting, I've kept track of every deer that I've harvested, and even kept track of the deer that I've helped other people harvest. And when I started that, I didn't really stop to think about the long-term benefits that might have later on in my life. And now with 35 years worth of data to look back on, I can glean a lot of information about that to help me figure out strategies, locations, time of day, time of year that I've had my most success. And so I'm an engineer by trade, and I work in a data-driven profession. And so, that data I find very helpful to me. And the biggest thing that I've learned is that I can look at that data and determine what time of year I can expect to have the best success when I'm hunting for bucks. And so, in my experience and where I hunt, the way I hunt, those dates fall between October 25th and November 15th. That's the window when I have had my most success, harvesting antlered deer. Now, I haven't killed any giants. I've killed several, Pope and Young class bucks over the years. Harvested a lot of others, but they've all been the majority of them have been in that window. Now, I've killed a handful in early October. I've killed a handful in late November, but October 25th through November 15th is the sweet spot for me, and particularly about November 7th or 8th through the 15th. Here today it's October 25th, and typically what I see this time of year is that the smaller bucks are up on their feet. They're starting to push does around. They're on the move. They're kind of moving off into areas and trying to get away from the other bucks, or finding the does before the other bucks do. And so they're more active like the October 25th through the first week of November. But then around November 5th, 6th, or 7th, the big bucks start to get up and move even more. And particularly like the 10th and 11th have been really, really good days for me for big buck movement. And so I try to, if I'm going to take days off of work or have to, schedule a day to go hunting, I'm going to look at that window, particularly November 7th through the 15th, to try to maximize my opportunities at an antler deer. And, in that window, I'm going to try to pick the best weather days as well. You're not always going to get perfect weather conditions on the weekends. That window may not always fall on the weekend. So if you can get away from work, take a day off, get off a little early, get out in the woods and get in a tree between November 7th and the 15th, you're going to have a good chance at seeing a buck if you're in an area where they have some. So I'm in a tree today. It's October 25th, and things are starting to heat up. I saw a nice little buck on the way to my tree stand, and it's still got a couple hours before dark tonight, so I'm hoping that they'll get up, start moving a little bit. And the information that I learned now, that late part of October, is going to help me be successful come the second week of November. And so get out there, figure out what the deer are doing, where they want to be, and then maximize your opportunities when the dates are right. So that's my whitetail wisdom for the day. I hope you find that helpful.